All right, welcome to the show, everybody. It's Three Assholes and a Cat. I'm Dom. With me, as always, is Miss Diane.
Hi.
Mr. Jason. And our special guest tonight is Jason's wife, Katie. Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Can I be the cat tonight?
No,
We have a cat.
we have a cat. No, he's actually outside.
He's surveying the land right now.
Yes, he's outside.
He's eating the grass, priming for vomit.
It's his old man post-dinner walk right now.
He's administrating his domain,
So he's fucking the bitches.
probably.
Okay.
Like Frankie was trying to do earlier.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The dog made a girlfriend, so he literally barreled. He barreled through the front door. There was a female dog across the street. Ran all the way to her. They sniffed butts for a moment, and then they both she ran with him back to my house, and she was at the door trying to get
at the
in.
front door.
Right. It was like Frankie said, "Hey, you want to go back to my place?" She was like, "Sure." And her owner came over, very embarrassed, and she was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "My dog's getting some ass. Like I don't like. I'm totally okay with this right now. I don't see any problem." But
they had to drag her back across the
right,
street.
and I had to hold on to Frankie. Like these two were prime. Like they were ready. Things were about to happen. I think.
Let's get it on.
No, not even.
Let's get it. Woof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get it bone.
There
Someone's
we go.
getting boned tonight.
Yeah.
There was going to be a bone buried.
Yes.
Red Rocket?
Red rocket, red rocket, red rocket.
Okay.
Lunch.
Well, so you guys are into some kinky stuff. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
I
called
like
South.
that.
It's called South Park.
So what? You dress up as Cartman, and she dresses up as
Stan's mom.
Cartman's mom.
Cartman's
Get
mom.
him. Get him.
Wow, that is kinky
Hello,
as fuck.
Snooky Poos.
All right.
Swear to God,
Okay.
Ma'am, come down here. Ma'am,
Swear to God,
I gotta
you make-
poo. I gotta take number 2, ma'am. Ma'am. Okay, Snooky, go.
No. That is not my fetish.
It is now.
Oh, God.
Hey, it's World of Warcraft and scat.
If you start making those noises later, I'm going to put a pillow over your face.
And not in the fun way.
No, not in the fun
No.
way.
And next week we will be 2 assholes and a cat.
Yes.
Most likely, yes.
Yeah. Well, Katie could just step in. I mean, it's not like Jason's that important to the
Well,
show.
right.
I mean,
It'll be 2 assholes and a convicted murderer?
right.
Alleged.
Allegedly.
Murderer.
They have to, oh, hi, dude.
Frankie.
No.
Frankie is now saying hello to
Spoiler
Katie.
alert. That is not her kink.
No, it's really not. Please, not the feet, bro.
So I'm very sorry we missed last week, but that was unavoidable.
The universe ended.
And it made me very sad because I was really following. This is not like me to be into a story like this, but I was really into this whole Bill O'Reilly Fox News thing. I was following people on Twitter. I was super obsessed with that story for a week. And I had a whole thing said about it. Now he's just on vacation and looks like his whole show's over. And now the story died. Last week was the perfect time to talk about it, and I'm very sad.
Yeah.
No, we missed the most important thing last week. We didn't get to talk about poop.
Oh, no, we're still going to talk about poop. I have a whole thing about poop.
Yes.
So 2 weeks ago
Tonight,
on the show,
on a very special episode of Three Assholes and a Cat.
2 weeks ago, Diane.
I'm out.
2 weeks ago, Diane
She's out like a turd.
What did I do
had a
2 weeks
story
ago?
about her cycle, her series,
Shark Week.
Shark Week.
my
And
menses.
I don't
Her
get those
menses.
anymore.
Her Aunt Flo
Aunt Flo had come to town.
I don't get those
No,
anymore.
but
riding the red pony.
and I had a story that went
Frankie's
into it
not
about.
trying to rape her. He just wants pets. Apparently, you're the fuck buddy.
I guess.
Yeah,
I guess.
I don't know.
I mean,
Well, maybe he's just warming up to her.
yes. Frankie was gentle with me at first.
I am
and
not
now
insinuating
he's
that
just like,
bestiality ever occurs.
Oh no!
save that, because I got a story for you.
Are you easing into it, buddy?
I want to hear that story.
Apparently, he wants to
Anyway,
This
Slow.
this is the first date flowers. You're gonna get
Oh, he's
wait.
done.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, well,
First date goo.
You apparently just stopped. He wanted you to continue petting him.
and I gave him a bath earlier too, so he's about as clean as he gets.
It's
about.
not his fur that I'm worried about. It's what's coming out of his mouth.
yes.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
How did you slobber on my pants and I did not realize it?
He projectile slobbered.
God damn it. The dog has a tiny little teleporter in his mouth.
He does. He
Thinks
does.
with portals, dear.
Yes.
Anyway,
Poo.
so
No, Mincy's.
she had been talking about her menses. I had a tangential story about myself, about my own neuroses, that I was going to bring up, and then we didn't get to it, and then we were going to talk about it last week. So I'm still open to
universe
talking
ended.
about it. Right,
Yes,
but then the universe ended.
ended.
But it got better.
So
It pulled a comic book reboot.
I have a thing about pooping in public.
Who doesn't, though? Seriously.
Your husband?
Your husband, but we're going to get there. Like, okay,
I've pooped in every bathroom from here to Lakeland, Florida.
here's how neurotic I am.
From here to Charlotte.
Here's how neurotic
Between
I am.
Camden and Columbia.
Oh my god.
If I go
There's
in-
been a lot of poop.
Can you just mute him?
No, I wish. He's worse than my brother.
Whoa.
I think he's just showing off right now because Katie's here.
Probably.
So
That's
anyway,
not how I am.
I have a thing with like, if I go into a bathroom and there's another guy in the bathroom, I don't go for the poop until the other, like, I'll even pretend to pee.
Like,
swear to God. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm super embarrassed for another human being to witness that I'm pooping. And I, like, when I'm in public, if I have to poop in public, I will try to do it extra fast so that people don't, like,
Dude,
think I don't know.
No, dude, I totally get it. You know what's even more embarrassing?
Huh.
Having to ask somebody for a key to the bathroom so they know you're in there. And even if they're not paying attention, they know how long
Yeah.
you're in there, so they know what you. And
Yeah. I will sit there at my desk and I'll be like, all right,
You gotta poop.
what time is it? It's 3:30.
Is the bathroom gonna be clear?
What did I eat yesterday? That's the first question. How fibrous was it, or how Taco Bellish was it? B, how long is it before I get home? And is this, I mean, I've got leather seats in the car, so there's a buffer zone. That's not true. But, no, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
But seriously, like, if I go into a bathroom and someone else is pooping, I will not even pee. Like, I'll go to the other side of the building I work at to pee because I have a thing. Like, when people are pooping, I don't want to be. It's like it's a privacy
You don't
thing.
wanna,
I don't know.
No, dude, I totally get it. And I actually have a story when you're done about that.
Yeah, go ahead, sure.
Okay, so where I work now, we get breaks at like 6 o'clock, and then another break at 11. So at 11 o'clock and 6
Get up
o'clock,
on your mic a little bit more for me.
the bathrooms are
Much
just
better.
packed. Like, I can't even pee. So we'll go like half an hour before or after. Well, there was this chick that was hanging out in there for a good solid 10 minutes. Like, I'm waiting in the stall, just waiting for her to leave.
Right.
And she's just on her phone. So I'm like, you know what? You asked for it. I made her leave the bathroom.
Wow. What
Like, I'm proud of that.
like, was it due to the
Smell,
smell or the
noise.
sound? Or,
Actually,
okay.
it
Just
was
both.
it was the smell and the noise. Like, I was even proud of it. And he smelled some of the rank thing, and I was just like, wow.
Wow.
She has
I,
wicked ass gas.
I'm glad that I ate an hour and a half ago. Or not, I might vomit right now. So that's
It's my useless mutant talent is creating foul odor.
okay. All right.
Oh my god!
That's Frankie's useless mutant talent.
Hey,
He's like, hey.
Now Jason, on the other hand, will be like, "Hey guys,
I gotta go.
I'm going to shit, so I'll be right back."
Yeah.
It's like that episode of Rick and Morty. All right, gotta go take a shit.
And didn't you say you go multiple times a day? Like
He
you.
does.
I go like 3 times a day.
Little rabbit turds.
3, maybe 4 times.
That's
Little-
unfortunate.
Little
Like,
tiny.
Yeah.
I don't understand how he has the attention span for that. Like, I go once a day and I'm like,
Oh,
come
I'm
on,
on my cell phone.
come on, I ain't got time for this.
I'm on
Let's go.
immature.
Yeah, he's playing
do
online
you know
games.
why
Like,
the
Hey,
Nintendo
Dave.
Switch was invented? So you could go from the TV and then go
To
shit
the-
with the Nintendo
Oh
Switch.
my god, that's genius.
Yeah, like,
No, the Nintendo Switch was created so that way you could go overthrow the Galactic Republic and then go take a shit.
there we go. Okay,
Wait,
fair.
overthrow.
Rick
I
and
don't.
Morty season 3. Go watch
Okay, I don't.
it. Yeah, watch it.
That's.
It's
You know, there are a ton of different shows right now that I'm trying to watch.
I know,
You know,
right?
There's
I
too
feel-
much content. My problem is.
Netflix.
I feel like this is the flip of the conversation we had about 6 weeks ago about me not watching any of the Marvel Netflix
Okay,
stuff.
and you've watched 2 of the 5.
I'm working through Jessica Jones.
Okay.
I
You haven't
have
finished Jessica Jones?
I don't like it. I'm not digging it.
Yeah, but you're only like 2 episodes in, right?
I'm 4 episodes in.
Dude, I divorce
I
liar
don't know.
right now. Come on.
I don't know.
I'm
don't know.
about to. I finished episode 4. I'm at episode.
I mean, it
Jessica
did start
Jones was
slow, but
Good. It did start slow, but
The
I
s-
think it grew.
the second half of that, I mean, it's
When what's his face actually starts coming out and getting
right.
FaceTime.
Yeah. It gets
Kilgrave,
really.
yeah.
Well, the episode I just watched
psychedelic.
was where she saved the policeman and the family from Kilgrave, and she finds the creepy Jessica room.
Right. Right.
So that was episode 4.
Okay.
But I'm just like,
Yeah, there's
And then what's his face shows up.
Luke
That's why
Cage.
I said-
Oh, I see what you mean.
Luke Cage was
right.
in the first episode.
So I said, and then what's his face? Dude.
Like,
Remember
they've already
that-
fucked.
Oh, yeah, that was a good episode.
That was a really funny series
was.
too, because like they finally both found someone that they
All
could
right.
have sex
hey, there's
with.
the
like-
cat.
oh, did he come in the door?
Yeah,
I
he came
saw
in.
his fuzzy butt walking that way, so.
Okay.
But
yeah.
no, they're
That's a cat.
introduced.
He's
It might
around.
be your cat.
Their trip to Bone Town was, you got powers? Yeah, I got powers.
No, it was, how much can you take? Yeah. And then,
Right. I mean, when you
Okay,
think
there was
about
an
it,
extra 30 seconds of dialogue. Excuse
they
know-
were
me.
establishing that he could go as hard as he wanted and she would enjoy it.
it's the
Hello.
oldest question in comic books. How the hell did Superman fuck Lois Lane without killing her?
He didn't.
He didn't. What are you talking about?
Kryptonite condom.
That word.
Kryptonite
No,
cock ring.
because at one point didn't they establish how fast he comes, or was that the Flash?
Okay, first of all,
Or is
What
that
TV
like
are you
a
watching?
fantasy?
that was
thing?
Randy Mulholland from Something
There
Positive.
we go.
Was once playing a superhero campaign, and they calculated the speed that Flash could ejaculate
There we go.
to be able to knock out people fleeing from him. So
Okay.
they'd be
My
running, and he
God,
goes,
this
Same
is
concept.
Okay.
It's Superman. We gotta assume he comes like a boss.
I would work under the assumption
Same
that
concept.
Yeah.
Superman could just like rein it in. Because keep in mind, he played sports and stuff in high school,
Yeah.
and his
You
parents
can't
told him,
rein in an
You can't,
ejaculation.
yeah, you really can't.
I mean, I guess I've
I
never
have a challenge
tried. I
for
mean,
you
I've
tonight, then, baby.
then his pullout game got good real quick.
Well, after the second hooker he tore in half.
But I mean, seriously,
kinda had to.
seriously, that's like the moment of orgasm. You are completely out of control of your body. Like while you're having an orgasm, like you don't
Look,
have any
there's a
control over
reason
anything.
that in most alternate timelines he shacks up with fucking Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bitch can
Yeah,
take
fair.
yeah.
He's like, boom. She's like, ting.
right.
Another?
But
Oh, jolly good. Tip, tip,
Oh,
cheerio.
I
not
noticed.
wrong.
wait,
Almost.
why did
There we go.
why did Wonder Woman suddenly become British?
That was like the first thing that popped in my head. It's just Wonder Woman. Sorry.
I just like that her vagina sounds like a spittoon.
It was the pleasant
It's
ding.
it's the iron cervix. She raises up a little bit.
New from Tony Stark.
Whoa, don't go mixing your universes.
Oh, okay.
New from Batman.
New from Batman. Okay.
Wait
Diana.
for-
Because, look, you can't tell me that Batman would not create some kind of Superman-proof contraceptive so that way there's not a little Superman running around.
He would
In fact,
he would definitely try.
He probably went to
Snippy,
Lex and was like, look,
snippy.
Lex, we don't like each other.
But there's
we
a
gotta
dude.
work together.
But there's a guy.
But look,
Right.
I got a plan for everything.
And the money to back it up.
Yes.
Right.
And Lex
Oh,
is like,
God.
wait, who are you? That's not important.
Shut up. Just
I'm the
make
goddamn
the
Batman.
thing.
Right. Exactly.
So,
And you're gonna forget about all of this once I'm done with you.
Giggity.
Anyway,
GHB.
that's always been the question to me: is how did he ever get hurt? Because
Oh my
there's
God,
plenty of
GHB in science with Lex Luthor.
I'm
there's
not
plenty of
following.
I don't know.
who are we date raping?
Lex Luthor, keep up.
Okay, he's
GHB?
not date raping Lex Luthor. They're just having a
But then he won't
conversation.
remember. I mean, there might. It's.
I don't know that he does his best science while on date rape drugs. Like I would have to
You
think
don't
that
know that.
that would probably
Well,
be
he is a level 12 intellect.
Oh, well then.
Right.
He
Somebody's-
rolls.
Right.
Our non-existent fan base is going to be like in the comments, actually.
It's
Actually,
Okay, actually, it's me, and I'm going to be doing it.
on the 7 different YouTube alts you
It would not surprise me at all if Jason would like make alternate usernames that he could criticize us secretly.
Well, I am now.
Right. And then like make other alternate usernames and then like have little
defend.
arguments.
Oh my God, he would have arguments with himself.
Have a
That's
YouTube comment war amongst myself.
And we'd be like, God, these guys really fucking hate each other. It's just Jason, like,
Kicking around.
So,
right.
Actually-
Well, during his the fourth shit of the day on his phone, like,
hell yeah, got to do something.
I mean, like, there's Wi-Fi in the bathroom.
So,
Yeah.
I have multiple Facebook accounts. And the reason being,
I'm shocked.
several years ago when the YouTube, or the YouTube, the Facebook app, Facebook games were really big.
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh,
farm
yeah.
game, the mafia
Yep.
game, all that other stuff.
Yep, everybody.
You got really big things for recruiting people. So I made fake Facebook accounts to recruit myself to get
Okay.
all those bonuses and spiff. The problem being
Excuse me.
is at the
They
time,
have to play.
no, actually, well, I would log in and I would play it. The problem was that my main account was on my old my main Facebook is on my old Yahoo email.
Okay.
Okay, and but I migrated several years ago to Gmail. Well, that Gmail account is one of my fake emails,
Oh Lord.
and
Sounds
I can't
complicated.
access it anymore to delete it to swap over to my Gmail account.
Right.
Because for some reason I set the send me the one-time passcode to something I don't know where the fuck it goes.
Yeah, I have 2 Gmail accounts like that where, for whatever reason, when I set them up, I used fake email addresses.
Yeah.
And during this, and I can't access them or get into them or anything.
Yeah, so this Facebook account like weekly goes, Alex, you have additional friends out there
Is it
that,
sad that I know where the Alex comes from?
that you should connect with. And I'm
Katie,
like,
where does the Alex come
Yes,
from?
Katie,
Yeah,
tell
where
us
does the
where the
Alex come
Alex
from?
comes from.
Wasn't Alex the name of your Mutants Mastermind character that had the ring that could absorb it and make his skin? Yes!
she is right.
Okay, hold on. Reverse. His what character?
And I have to say that was actually kind of adorable.
It was very adorable, but
I
Mutants
do
in,
I'm not
Masterminds.
angry right now because I'm jealous. Go ahead.
jealous. He's
Mutants in
toast.
Masterminds.
Yeah, what is that?
Mutants and Masterminds is a role-playing game by a role-playing game company called Green Ronin. And me and a whole bunch of friends played the second edition several years ago, and that was my character. His name's Alex King.
So like Dungeons and Dragons
Yes.
Yeah,
type of thing, but
basically.
with
Superheroes.
with
With
superheroes,
mutants and
right?
superheroes.
This system was
Okay.
awful.
But it
Okay.
was a cool story.
Yeah.
Like, it was cool fluff.
The idea
Excuse me.
was
I need to
you
stop
create a
doing that.
superhero.
Right.
You play a superhero.
Okay.
All your
Okay.
powers are ranked from 1 to 20.
Which got silly and was part of the problem.
The problem
Right.
is, and there was like 130 powers to choose from. So it was a point
Okay.
buy system. You could buy your powers in whatever rank.
Right.
Right.
Except for the scaling of the system was fucking retarded. An example.
Well, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
no,
feel.
no,
Tele-
he's not
Teleportation.
Mm-hmm.
At level 1, I could go from like, it was a 1-foot increment.
Okay.
At level,
Useless.
yeah, at level 2, it was like a 10-foot increment.
Okay.
By the time you hit level 5, you could teleport across the planet. At level 10, you could teleport to the moon. At level 15, you could teleport anywhere in the galaxy.
So
And at level
there's
20, you could teleport anywhere in the universe. Like the scaling was.
weird.
So, but wasn't that like old school Dungeons and Dragons? Like a level 10 in old school Dungeons and Dragons was like a god, basically.
Well, yeah, but you also had to get the experience to get up there. And then
Okay.
to get to level 10, there were also prerequisites. Like, I think with druids, wasn't it with druids to get to level 12, there was only one?
There, to get to, I think it was level 15, there was one arch druid in the world, and you had to hunt them down and kill them, and then
Right.
you became the arch druid.
So, I mean,
Wait, you had to
it's-
hunt them down and kill them?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not as easy as, oh, ding, I just hit level 15, now I'm awesome. It was, I'm level 14.999, I gotta go find that arch druid if I want to get better.
Well, in the level before the arch druid was the circle of 3.
Okay.
And so you had to go and find one of those 3, kill them, and
This
take their
went way
place.
deeper than I thought it was going to.
I do not have that glazed over look that
No.
I'm not listening
No, no, no.
anymore.
Diane's totally not studying how much extra paint is on that wall socket.
Well, in Thieves,
Oh, damn.
I know, right? Isn't that's what I realized
Did
that.
you do that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this paint was in here when I moved in. I fucking hate it.
and
But-
not bad,
Thieves had to
though.
kill their way up the ladder. Anyway, back to
Gotta stop clearing my throat.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
Anyway, so yes, that went on a weird nerdy tangent.
It
Yeah.
did.
What I was thinking while you were talking because I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I know you were.
I was thinking. I'm sorry.
You got
I,
the same look Katie gets.
I tried. I was like, So,
Yeah.
Nobody that noticed I wasn't paying attention. God bless
what
America.
I was thinking is we should do like
Better
a
about that look, though.
we
Oh,
no
believe
like
me.
there are
It's
ways
a
to fake him
lot
out.
of
Like he
work.
totally thinks I'm listening sometimes. Just
It
kidding.
involves head nods.
Yeah.
No, you do that shit at work all the time, and then I just stop talking, and 5 minutes later you're like, "What?" Like I stopped talking.
I will literally sit down at his desk and be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah, and it's just gotten to the point where I just literally ignore him and just continue working.
And it's usually me texting Tom to bother Jason while Tom is at Jason's desk.
Yes.
Well, because
Sorry.
half the time I don't hear or see the Skype alert, and then I'll see it like 5 minutes later when it delivers an email saying, "You missed a conversation with Diane." I'm like,
maybe you should just sign into Skype because everyone else is.
But
I mean, I'm just
Skype
I am
is
signed
the
into Skype through
devil.
Outlook.
No, you have to actually, like, when you go to Outlook, you have to click on the little icon, and that's...
Yeah,
what
but half the
opens
time
it.
I'm in the bathroom pooping.
Well,
I
that's
see it
true.
anyway.
This is
Little
true.
rabbit turd.
I mean, you can get your Skype on your
All
phone.
right, little
I
miss,
mean,
I go once a week, and it is like solid
Yes, you know what?
neutronium.
I am so glad that you're
It's like-
here because he told me a story personally.
Oh my
He told
God.
me apparently you never poop. Like you poop rarely.
Okay, if you want to get down to it, I poop like every other day.
Okay. So he said that you guys were on a road trip somewhere.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cut you off right there.
No, it's not that bad. I'm not going super
Is
deep
it
into it.
is it that story?
No.
You have 5 minutes.
It was apparently you looked over at him and said, "You have 5 minutes," and he was like, "Are you going to kill me?" And you're like, "You have 5 minutes to find me a bathroom."
You have 5 minutes, or your father is going to kill you.
Right.
To be fair, that's when we learned that I can't have Steak and Shake and then go on long car trips.
Noted.
Well,
that is an important thing to know.
I mean, I think most people already know that.
When
but
driving through Jacksonville, Florida at 11
Oh,
o'clock
God.
at night.
Scary.
It was the
And-
sketchiest at this point. Like, I'm sprinting past the clerk. I don't even care. I'm just like,
I think I have actually stopped at that gas station too and feared
was-
for my fucking life.
Yeah.
I
there
mean-
was bulletproof. No, I didn't even have time to be afraid. I was just like, there's the toilet.
most bathrooms on the A1A are pretty fucking
Oh,
sketchy.
yeah.
Like,
I mean,
Well, no, this
Were
was
you on
off
95?
of 95.
Oh,
Oh.
where you like veer over?
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
it's right there
there
where you
was
could
no
take 395
time to
around
have
Jacksonville or
beer.
just
Right.
go through.
Yep.
We had
Right.
just passed the 395.
Oh no, so you
and it's
were
in that
going.
it's North
it was
Jacksonville.
sketch
Right.
as hell. Like, he was getting looks in the car. I was getting looks. I'm just like, nope, I ain't got time.
Well, the terrible thing is
Try
we were
and
in
mug
my
me if you want.
we were
but
in my
you're gonna
dad.
regret it.
My dad was in my Mustang, and we were in his convertible. And I'm like, it doesn't matter if I lock the door. I'm in a goddamn rag top. They're just gonna pull it back and be like, "Hey there, white. Hey, little boy." And I'm gonna be like, "Oh shit."
I'm gonna make you squeal like a piggy.
I think they're the wrong color for that.
well,
Yeah, well, you know,
all right now.
they still might.
I'm not gonna lie. We were the only white people for like
What?
a mile.
Oh, that's why I was getting.
Oh, I thought you talking about the color of the pig. I thought we were making
No.
Animal Farm references. Never
He's
mind.
not Snowball.
I was going into Animal Farm. You were going into.
All I can think about
I
right
don't
now
know.
is bacon, and this picture I saw of a bunch of chopped up pieces of bacon that said Peppa Pig jigsaw puzzle.
saw that
and-
yesterday.
Did you just
Yeah.
Made
stop?
me
Because
hilarious.
I haven't had dinner yet.
Oh,
I have dinner for you. I made. I
Dom,
Is it
this is
Peppa the
not how
Pig?
you woo.
made pepper roast steak with veggies. So
It's superb.
it's very good. It's a little tough. I wish I had marinated it
it.
overnight, but.
He just said some dirty words, and I am very.
Oh, and I also bought those Publix rolls that are sinfully delicious.
Can we take
They're
a
okay.
break right
No.
now?
No.
No.
Sorry.
No. We're on the air for another. We're almost done. It'll be another 2.5 hours.
Yes.
All right. So that's not true. Not true. Going off the poop story, I don't know if you guys know about this poop story, but I wanted to share it with you because it's my all-time favorite poop story.
Oh god, it's
who's
gonna be
poop?
shitty.
Who's
It
poop?
really is.
It
Shut
is a
up.
very shitty
Is it gonna
story.
be corny?
You're gonna get no.
This
You don't
is
get to
from-
Do
make
you think I'm
us.
nuts?
I'm just wondering, like, I'm worried because of the number of poops I had to take the other day.
This is
at
from
work.
March of last year.
Let me tell you.
Isn't it fun
all-
to poop at work though?
It's kind of one of my
Oh
favorites.
my god, our bathrooms are super nice.
Lucky?
At your,
let me
at
tell
your new
you.
job.
I
Okay.
went from cement industrial prison, like there is a stall and that is it, to marble countertops,
Damn, girl.
automatic, like little blow dry. I'm just like,
Wow.
You know, I'm just happy when I go to the bathroom and there's no bodily fluids everywhere. Like, that to me is
Or
a
at least
good
a
day
limited
at work.
amount.
A limited amount.
Right. Anyway, this
Yeah,
poop
we got
story.
some sloppy women we work with.
This poop story was posted on Twitter last March.
Story posted on
God.
Twitter last March.
It was from user @_Blotty, Blotty. I don't know if you remember her, if you remember hearing the story. Okay.
No.
but it's 140 characters, so this will be fast.
No, not these Twitter stories.
So she
I read a good one that was about 20 tweets long that involved human trafficking. I can't remember which
She
one
was-
it was.
she was out
Fucking
on a date.
hilarious.
with a guy who had asked her out at the grocery store. And they ended up going back to her place,
Hey, I see you also like Lucky Charms.
whatever it
I
was.
too like Lucky Charms.
So they go back to her
Cauliflower?
place,
Cauliflower.
and
I'm trying.
they're making out. They're not.
I got the hot dog, you get the buns.
Oh, there we go. That's a good one.
They're
I
not
also
ha-
like anal, so grab some chili.
There's the hot dog, or there's the hallway.
Brought it back to poop.
So they're not having
Got it.
sex.
They're not having sex.
They're
okay.
just making out.
Just
Okay.
making
And
out.
she realizes she has to poop.
Okay, that's
Okay. It
Fair.
happens. It
It
happens.
does.
So she goes into the bathroom and does her thing. And the toilet won't flush.
And this is at her house, right?
No, this is at his place.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
So, yes.
Literally.
So she
This
doesn't know what to
reminds me
do.
of a story.
And she fishes it out of the toilet, wraps it up in toilet paper, and puts it in her purse.
Oh my god, I remember this one.
I
Yes.
do.
Because
Coming back to me.
I'm
she-
gonna break this, by the way.
she's very embarrassed, and
yeah.
she does not want the guy to know that she was pooping.
Because girls
So-
don't poop until like the 3rd month
At
of
least.
dating.
At least. Right.
We just hold it in and it.
It's not until after marriage.
It took me about 5 to 6 months before I admitted pooping with my husband. Yeah.
So
Maybe
she
about 5 to 6 months.
goes back out, and they're making out again. But all she can think about is that she's got poop in her purse, right?
Don't go fishing for condoms.
So she goes back into the bathroom and tries to flush it again and can't, and starts texting her sister and is like, I don't know what to do. I'm at this dude's house and I pooped in his toilet and it wouldn't flush. Then I put it in my purse and I put it back in his toilet and still won't flush. And her sister's like, well, can you throw it out the window?
I mean, that was my thought
that
too.
is
I was
logical.
like,
Or, I mean, if you decide that he's a lousy kisser, upper deck him, but that's
You know,
damn, girl, you took it there. Okay.
I would think at that point she didn't even notice if he was a good kisser or not. She's too worried about the poop in her purse. You know what I
well,
mean?
then he's obviously not a good kisser if he can't distract her from the poop in her purse.
So this flooded back a memory.
Oh God! Did
Um,
it flood a toilet?
No, actually, it's one of those memories that, Diane, how does this actually make sense? But it was the first thing.
Like most.
It was the first thing Jason Marsh and I ever bonded over.
Oh, I wish we had music.
Potpourri.
Which is a thing,
It
and I
is
was so.
theoretically the greatest product in
So
existence.
I hadn't
really
I
is.
hadn't been working with Jason like that long, and we were
Uh-huh.
working a Saturday, and it was you, me, and the twins, and we were just goofing off. And all of a sudden, Jason's like, "You gotta watch this video. You gotta watch this video."
Oh, it's the poopery.
He
Yes.
shows me the
Right.
Potpourri commercial,
Oh my God.
and I'm like, I have just made a friend for life. And that
Congratulations.
was the first thing we bonded over was
And you-
Potpourri.
And
It
you
is
realize the only way to get rid of her is decapitation in a pig farm.
It's true.
Good job, baby.
It's
Good
in the
job.
Bible.
That escalated.
And on such a holy weekend, we should remember what the Bible tells us. Everybody poops.
Everybody poops.
Because poop is
Everybody
concentrated
poops.
sin.
That's correct.
Pure evil coming out of your butthole.
Thanks, Peter.
I mean, I can believe that.
All right, so what happened to the poop lady?
She threw it out the
Oh,
window.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, did she throw it out the window?
I actually don't remember, so I should look. So she tried to flush the poop.
We're at throwing it out the window.
Let's see.
We are at
Sisters
throw-
Yeah, I know,
just
I'm
throw
trying
it
to
out the
get there.
window,
I'm
which
trying to
is
get
like
there.
the smart thing to do.
Who keeps? Oh, that's the dog.
Finally, the poo flushed.
Oh.
So
Thank
she was
God.
free. I was in the clear.
Oh,
Everything
sweet
was going to be
little
okay. I survived. I am a survivor.
Your
That's her
dog is
story.
So-
freeloading.
Yes.
So I would like to tell a quick poop story.
Oh,
It
dear
Please.
God.
It is not mine,
Oh shit.
but it was this guy I used to work with. His name was Tony.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Tony just sounds like a pooper.
Well,
Yeah.
so let me give you a little backstory.
love this story.
Tony was about 6'4", thin black guy,
Okay.
Okay.
and the black guy part will come up in a minute. It'll make sense.
That's what she said.
Why I bring that up.
Giggity.
The reason is he lived in Japan for 2 years. He spoke fluent Japanese.
Okay.
He was a military brat, and his father had been stationed there, and he went
Get up
back.
on your mic a little better.
He went back there and lived there for a couple of years. But he was dating a Japanese woman,
Get up on it like it's a.
and
Can
in
I say
Japan, they're
Okay.
shorter, so he kind of stood out as a
Right.
tall, thin black guy.
Hi.
So anyway, they had been out at having drinks and stuff with her coworkers because she was an office woman. And he goes back to her place and they go to bed. And it's the middle of winter and he's in Sendai, which is on the western coast of Japan. So think kind of like Boulder, Colorado, kind
Okay.
of
Okay.
like altitude, coldness, stuff like that. Anyway, so he wakes up in the middle of the night because he has to go. So in Japan, they have what's called a water closet, where
Okay.
it's a bathroom with a shower and the sink, but then the toilet is in its own little room.
Right.
He's a big, tall guy, so he crams himself in there, and he says, "I just fill the toilet." So
I'm kind of envious at this
so
part.
he
that
goes
was
to
able
flush,
that.
and nothing happens. And we're not even talking like one of those high-tech Japanese toilets with 800 buttons. He
Right.
just goes, "It won't flush."
Hi.
So he's like, "What do I do?" So he goes to the kitchen. She's asleep. He gets a pot. fills it full of water,
Gravity flush that.
goes in there, loads the tank up, flushes. Doesn't do anything. Oh, no. It's like, oh, no. So goes back out, fills the pot with
Friendly.
water again, goes back in, flushes it, finally gets it to go down. He's like, okay. Goes back to bed. Wakes up about an hour later. Got to go again.
Oh, God.
Something he ate is bad.
Right.
So he
Must
goes,
have been the natto, because that does it to me. He smelled those.
fills it up.
Right.
Goes flush, nothing happens. Goes get the pot, no water. So he's like, oh shit. So he gets dressed, walks down to the corner convenience store, buys a couple of liters of water, goes back, fills the tank up, flush. It's not enough. He goes back to the corner market, buys a couple more liters of water, goes back, fills it up. It's still not going down. So finally he wakes up his girlfriend. He goes, hey, we have a problem. She's like, oh, what's wrong? He goes, there's no water, and I really need to flush the toilet. She's like, just press the button. He goes, what? She goes, what? She's like, the button. He goes, she walks into the kitchen, moves something off the wall, and there's literally just a fucking button. She pushes it, and he says he hears water running through the pipes in the apartment, filling up where he had used it. And she goes in and flushes the toilet and starts laughing and just goes back to bed.
I mean, it makes sense to prevent the pipes from freezing.
Yes. In that part of Japan, after a certain time, the water automatically shuts off to the apartment so the pipes don't freeze. And to get it to run again, you have to re-enable it. So he said for the longest time afterwards, anytime they'd go out with her friends and drink and stuff, she would make the joke about how the big, tall American doesn't know about the button. He said it felt like Demolition Man
And the three seashells?
and the three seashells.
Yep.
It was literally the tall black American
Doesn't
Right.
and the button.
That's
And so,
awesome.
so I
I
thought,
gotta ask, what are you doing over there, Dom?
I'm petting Frankie.
Oh, okay.
so I thought, like, okay, he's probably exaggerating, whatever.
Did you think that I was masturbating to Jason's story about
I
the big?
mean,
So
He is
big
all
poop?
about masturbating
I
to
mean,
pipes,
I've
not
seen guys-
freezing.
Oh my God,
Like,
that's my fetish.
That is a turn on.
That
I've
is
seen
my
guys
fetish.
jack off to a weirder, okay?
Yeah.
So Katie and I have several friends that have lived in Japan multiple times, and I've asked each of them without context, what happens with the water in winter? And they're like, oh, you shut it off and you have to hit the override button.
Well, son
Well,
of a
damn,
bitch.
he was telling the truth. Because that's just one of those where it's like,
Right.
that can't be true, but it's grounded in reality.
Sure.
And it's like, no, apparently the button's a goddamn thing.
Okay, noted.
Well,
So if you're ever in Japan
if you're ever in Japan, the toilet won't flush. Hit the
and
button.
you have clogged the
Jesus.
shitter,
Right.
don't come out like a little kid and just go, shitter's full. Find the button. Press the button.
I wonder if I would shit in Japan. I guess
I
I would.
wonder if I couldn't shit in public. It would have to be in either like a hotel room or wherever I'm
I
staying.
can't. If I'm pooping in public, it means
Wait,
something's going on.
And I love you, and I know this, and that is why when I have theory crafted trips to Japan, I have found like the little hotels that actually have a bathroom in the room instead of like the floor shares one. Because I'm like, Katie's not going to poop for a week.
I'm really not.
We're going to be halfway to America, and she's going to tell the pilot, you got 5 minutes. Ma'am, there's a toilet. You don't understand.
Oh, no,
We're-
I feel for Fiji.
Ma'am, we're over the Pacific Ocean. Well, listen, just open the bottom of the plane. Like,
Look-
is there a trap door or
hang
something?
out.
I
Look,
can...
they're going to follow a slick back to America.
No. I'll tell you what's gonna happen. We get on that plane 5 minutes into the flight. After that,
Bing.
after the light goes off, my ass is gonna be the first one in that bathroom, and I'm
Right.
just not gonna leave it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Ma'am,
Well-
ma'am, we need you to come out. Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Plane sagging. Wait.
Katie gets on the plane looking like she's pregnant. What's wrong? I'm just waiting to get home. I'm just really ready to get home.
Just really want to get home there.
A little too
how
much
far
sushi.
along are you?
Oh
About
my God.
3 sushi rolls.
About 3 weeks. Hi,
Yeah.
dog.
That last California roll, that was a little too much.
Oh, don't even.
All right. I think that it's time for news. What do you guys think?
Oh, shit.
Diane?
I have so many stories that are appropriate to all the lines of topics we have had, and I just
I
don't
appreciate
even
that.
know
She
Sweet.
can't
where
even.
to start.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Real
Let's
She can't
let's
even.
actually.
Diane routinely runs out of evens. I don't know if you knew that or
She
not.
can't
But
even.
I am full of odds, but never evens.
anyway, what's our first
We
story?
are.
Diane?
You know what? Let's start with a story that comes from Japan. So there is a bit of a crisis going on that I heard about today.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of a huge crisis. Demand for potato chips has surged in Japan this week, with products on offer for 6 times the regular retail price, because the most popular chip producer in Japan has said they will not be producing potato chips for a while.
All right, so you know what I'm thinking? We fill up as many duffel bags with chips as we can.
Fly to Japan.
And we start, we don't even have to, you know what, we don't even have to fly. We just have to find a local. Just ship them over there.
Yeah, that's
and
true. And then just get a cut of it.
Exactly.
Does anybody speak Japanese?
I know enough weeaboos.
Okay.
We have
get
this
done.
covered.
We have this on lock.
All right.
So, so the biggest chip company, Calbee, I'm assuming is that's how pronounced. Anyways, they're saying they are temporarily halting the sale of 15 types of potato chips due to a bad crop in Hokkaido, which is a key potato producing
Hokkaidos are actually one of my favorite Japanese dogs. So they're like a Japanese husky. The Hokkaido.
Anyways,
Aww.
so
Doggos.
there were terrible typhoons last year in Japan.
Right.
Wrecked it. Absolutely wrecked
Well,
it.
it wrecked all the potato crops.
Right.
Well,
And
it
so-
probably made the ground too wet and they rotted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like to be 100%
Yes. No, terrible crops this year.
I
So
wonder, are potatoes, like, can you import those? Like, do they ship well?
listen,
Yeah, I mean, if you
everything
can store them in a silo for like a year.
everything Japan, every food product that goes to Japan though has very high tariffs. Even rice,
Yeah.
like their main staple, has incredibly high tariffs.
Don't they?
So the reason why the potato chip producers are just halting it is because they don't want to import the potato to Japan, because it would be astronomically too expensive to even put them back on the market with
See,
imported potatoes.
That's mind blowing though, that it's cheaper for them to halt production until they get more potatoes than it is for them to actually import
Import them.
fucking
Yeah.
potatoes.
But most
Right.
most Japanese companies are so divested into diversified into other products that
Well, yeah, but it's
Well,
still,
this particular company is owned 20% by PepsiCo and
So, yeah,
corners
there's,
73% of the market
I'm
of
sure
potato
they do.
chips.
Like-
So, like, it's fine, but everybody's, of course, freaking out. And resales of these chips that normally go for like $1 are like going for like $12, $15
That's crazy.
at some point in time. For
like,
just
I don't even like chips that much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I mean, I like them occasionally sometimes.
well,
Like,
you
I'll
have to.
shuffle to the break room and get a bag of chips every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but think about it like this. Think about like what if it was coffee here? Think how many
Right.
people.
Well, think of it as
Half-
corn. I mean, corn would be one of our main staples.
But I'm trying to think of like something that people that we know literally could not go.
Oh, what if it was
Without it.
potato chips?
if any ingredient
What if it was
involved
French fries?
in making
There you
pizza
go.
like disappeared, that would be like
Well, no, I'm trying to limit it to
Yeah.
like a single convenience
Can we
item
stop
cheese.
talking about
Right.
food.
that people you
it
know
could be
could
like
live
potato
without.
chips or like potato skins.
Well, guys, I mean, remember when like Twinkies were like, "Hey guys, sorry,
We're
we're
doing
like
this
not
now."
gonna be able to
Yeah,
do
Yeah.
this
actually,
shit anymore."
That's a prime example.
And like
I-
I even started eating Twinkies. Like I
Right.
had a Twinkie just to be able to say to my non-existent grandchildren, "Yeah, I had one of the last
Yeah,
Twinkies."
see, I don't like Twinkies, so that wouldn't
Yeah.
impact
They're pretty
me.
gross.
They are.
But you know,
They're
when they
sponged
said,
with
"Hey,
spoon."
we're gonna stop,"
It impacted, yeah.
like everyone freaked out.
well, I was gonna say, just imagine, even if you don't eat Twinkies, you felt
Right.
that. So think about these people that they eat potato chips every day.
What else, Diane?
Well, now they don't.
Let's talk about since we were talking about smells and airplanes. Let's talk about a particular airport that got evacuated because of a smell. I would like everybody to guess what that smell was.
Poop.
No.
I'm going to go with
I visited.
You traveled
natural
recently?
gas.
Nope. Nope. This is a very innocuous
Jason?
smell.
Stinky
Would you-
vagina.
No, God,
No,
guys.
what? Jesus.
Like simple. Like,
Poop.
no.
Dogs.
No.
Gunpowder.
No.
Chlorine.
No.
Bitch, I don't know. What?
Yeah,
Burnt
just tell us.
toast.
We're terrible.
Burnt toast.
Seriously?
Somebody
Everybody
burnt
had a
toast.
stroke?
Somebody burned toast in like the
They
employee
hired Milton?
break room.
Okay, so the only
That's
reason
good.
I could see that actually going off is if that's one of those areas where they add a burnt toast smell to the natural gas, and that's what they thought it was.
It was New Zealand, so I don't know. Maybe they do
They're
that in
weird.
New
Yeah,
Zealand.
they do weird stuff in New Zealand. Those
They are.
Oh,
Kiwis,
the
man.
Kiwis.
Kiwi fuckers.
I have another weird
I
New
love.
Zealand
I've always
story
wanted to
if
go
we
to
want to
New
talk
Zealand.
about
though.
it.
Can I just say that? I've always
Yeah.
wanted to go there.
It's
Okay.
so
pretty.
pretty.
It's like the only country where you in a day can drive through like every season.
Frankie.
Or like every
What the hell's on
major
your
Hollywood
hands?
movie that was an epic
Frankie.
tale of
That's
travel.
Frankie. That's from Petting Him.
Hi, Franklin.
Yes.
Frankie's
He-
getting to that part of the show
So-
where somebody has to pay constant attention to him, or he starts wrecking things.
So
He's
the very
very
first day that we moved into the house near the doggy door,
Okay.
we go outside and I don't know, I was cleaning stuff up or doing something. I hear this really weird sound, like this halfway moan, halfway growl. I look over, he is on his back, just scooting back and forth in the dirt with his tongue lolling out, just like that, just back and forth. And then he sees me, stops for a second, and just keeps it. So that's what he does. He goes outside, lays on his back, and just rubs, it like makes dog angels in the dirt. So yes, your hand gets very dirty. It's very
So is
gross.
that a mechanical dog door? Because that reminds me
Yes.
of somebody's cat in a mechanical litter pan.
Yes, yes, it is. So, and that's why when I give him baths, I just give him the rinseless. I just scrub it
to
into
the
his fur.
powder,
Yeah,
yeah.
because if not, I would have to get him in the bathtub like every day. I mean, I did it earlier today, and my hand's already this dirty. That's anyway. What else, Diane?
Let's talk about more crap from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Cool, New Zealand Day.
Kiwis.
So
Are delicious.
apparently, like, this is a thing,
And the fruit's not bad either.
but it's also like not a thing. So the prime minister, let's see, what's his name? Bill English was making some food right for
Time
his
out.
family.
Wait.
Making some
Why is
toast.
that the most basic name?
Butter and
I
toast?
mean, it's no John Smith, but it's up there.
Yeah, just Bill English.
He said he cooked dinner, and it was kind of adorable. Like, he was really excited about it, so he put a Facebook post up, and it was pizza for the family, and he put on there what they are calling
Pineapple.
tinned spaghetti,
No.
which I'm assuming is like
Wait, what is it?
SpaghettiOs, like if you're in the southern
Tinned
hemisphere.
spaghetti.
Tinned, Tinned.
Because like a
SpaghettiOs.
lot of countries
Right.
still say tinned.
Right,
Or
right.
for, like,
'cause
cans.
They're
But
in
yeah,
cans, right?
like-
Tin cans.
like
Even though they're actual steel now or something.
SpaghettiOs on top of
Or
a
aluminum.
I
pizza.
would try it.
Well, yes, because tin they had to seal with lead, which is
Right.
what made people go fucking insane. I'd like to point to the Shackelford expedition. Anyway.
Rusty Shackelford.
Or,
But-
Rome.
Well, that was because they were drinking the sweet water out of pewter.
And they were putting lead in their wine to make it sweeter.
Yes.
Yes,
Because turns out
Which
lead
works,
is
but
delicious.
it is. Just like antifreeze.
No, I will.
Well, they make that bitter now.
All right, so go ahead.
Anyways, like, I will forgive the man because he did come out and say pineapple does not belong on pizza. But in what fucking universe do you put SpaghettiOs on pizza?
Where pineapple doesn't belong.
I don't know.
Touche.
I mean, there are people around
I'll
here that
take
think like Domino's is good. So
It's if there's nothing else available, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's
If you
there's
can't
not-
get to Hungry Howie's.
Listen, most things are good
Hungry Howie's
if
is the
you've
best.
had
they're
enough.
terrible.
beer.
No, it's not.
Tequila
We had this
or-
argument, and you realized that you were thinking about Little Caesars.
Oh, that's
the
right.
$5
That's
shit
right.
fucktard.
That's right. Hungry Howie's is not
we
that bad.
got into a fucking argument.
Yeah.
Oh my god, hi!
We were yelling at each
Yes.
other.
You were.
You guys
Yeah.
think
And I'm
we're
like-
about to break up a friendship
Yes.
over Hungry Howie's?
Yes, and he's talking about how awful it is and how
Bitch,
cheap.
I would
And they
break
had
up
this
a
whole
marriage
problem in the
over Hungry
90s. And I'm
Howie's.
like, time out.
Hang on.
You were talking about Little Caesars. And he goes, oh, yeah, I love Hungry Howie's.
What else, Diane?
Guess how many?
No, wait, hold on. I do not love Hungry Howie's. They're
Well,
just not
I
terrible.
enjoy Hungry Howie's.
Occasionally.
They're not bad.
Guess
Go on.
how many movies Michael Bay has planned for the Transformers series?
Tree Fitty.
Too many.
Guess how many more?
12.
Too goddamn high.
Close.
Too many. 10?
9.
Higher, higher.
11.
Higher, higher.
13.
14. 14.
What the fuck?
Michael Bay has
How?
plans for 14 more Transformers movies.
How is he just the last one's just gonna be him just sitting there jacking off to near continuous explosions on the
Yes.
screen?
Yes.
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 With-
Which I'm okay with, but it has a time and a place.
With light flares. Like, there has to be
Lens
some light.
flares.
Lens-
lens
Oh, God.
flares that have to, like, light up the screen.
Jesus.
It's all right.
Knock it off,
Reverse
Butto.
that.
And
Butto.
do you
What
know-
else-
No,
what
hang
else,
on,
Diane?
hang on,
Oh,
I
wait.
want to talk about this one for a second.
Oh,
I
shit.
knew he would have something to say about
Okay.
it.
Do you know why
Oh,
he
'cause
plans
it's-
14 more?
Why
Why?
does he plan 14 more?
Cash grab.
Motherfucking money!
Cash grab.
As
Yeah.
long as these movies
Keep
continue
making
making
money.
money,
Yeah, keep
Right.
making them.
That's
despite the fact
They're terrible.
they are the worst thing
God awful.
in existence.
They really
the
are
first one
bad.
wasn't bad.
I think people
No,
literally.
the first one was okay.
And
The
it
first
just
one was
got
okay.
progressively worse. Like the second one was tolerable. The third one was.
So the first one
We
was
the
couldn't
like-
universe will
watch
not let us watch the third one. The first one was too much humans, not enough Autobots. Or
Actually,
robots.
I'm
The
curious.
second one was too much racist robots
Yeah, the
They
second
were.
one was odd.
and a plot that drug on too long until they realized, oh shit, there's 5 minutes left of the movie. Robot balls go.
Yeah,
Essentially.
that was entertaining.
The third one, Katie and I refused to watch in theaters, so we instead tried to watch on Netflix. We got
Sorry, I
5
just
minutes.
need a minute for theaters. Okay, continue.
We got-
Okay, so check it. It is no longer on Netflix.
Yes. We got 5 minutes into
That
the
is
movie,
another
and our
strike.
internet went out. Not Netflix, it was our internet literally went out. So we're like,
so we
okay.
fix it.
So we try a couple of days later to watch it again. We get to the same part of the movie. Our internet goes out again. We go, the universe doesn't want us to watch this fucking
I have
movie.
not seen the third one.
And
I
now
haven't
it's-
seen anything after the
You
second
mean-
one. So
Dark of the Moon.
I
And then the fourth one. Followed
Right.
up by the other one.
You know, it's almost as bad as the Fast and the Furious movies.
Have
But like
they-
the best thing I can say about those movies is it's 2.5 hours of solid car porn and man meat.
And
So
the
I'm okay
and
with
the
it.
last one opened today.
so have
I
they
know
done the
what I'm doing
Dinobots
tomorrow.
yet?
Yes,
in
they were in the
Transformer movies?
fourth one.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
wait. What?
Did they
The
did they come
Dinobots.
together to the giant Dinobot?
The Dinobots never were a Constructicon.
That's
Oh.
what?
You're thinking the Constructicons.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. What else, Diane?
And they created
I'm going to talk
Devastator.
about my 4-year-old spirit
That's right.
animal
I think I
from
had that.
Missouri.
That was the second movie with the dingly balls.
I'm listening. What is it?
No, I
This-
had a different one.
This
then.
adorable
There
4-year-old
was,
from
there was an Autobot
Missouri.
one and a,
Okay.
and a
Her name is
Decepticon
Audrey.
one.
Okay.
She decided for her 4th birthday, she wanted the theme to be an appropriate theme for our show tonight as well.
Poop.
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 Like poop emojis, like fucking
I
everywhere.
saw that one the other day.
Like
Wait,
chocolate cake.
for her fourth
Fourth
birthday.
Susan, we
birthday.
have found our child.
Right.
If she has the sass of Luis, I'm sold. We're gonna go kidnap
She
her.
I know,
is
right?
like these
Whoa,
pictures.
allegedly
I scrolled
kidnap her.
allegedly.
I don't think that works. Shit.
Allegedly.
These pictures I scroll through
God,
her,
no, I'd
like
take her back
seeing
after,
her,
like, 2
she's like
hours.
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, she is super excited. About
I
poop.
want to be her best friend.
Scat fetish.
Let me see.
You know what? I'm gonna call it. She's what, 4 now?
Oh.
So I'm gonna call it in 14 years. She is going to be the premier scat
Wait,
fetish
hold
porn
on.
artist.
You need to show that to Katie. She has a poop emoji balloon.
Yeah, no, everything
I
everything
kinda
was
want a
poop.
emoji balloon.
I want a poop
Her
emoji
mother
balloon.
dressed up in like a poop
Wait a
costume
second.
to
All
like
three of
support
you
this.
were at my birthday last year, and I got no poop emoji balloon.
Because poop emoji wasn't created yet.
Yeah,
It
really
wasn't a thing.
It wasn't a thing yet, Dom.
Make it a thing.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
July 3rd. Don't forget.
Done.
Okay, we also need to get 2 8 balloons because Dom will be turning 88 this year.
Wait, so it's going back in time?
Wait, Dom, what was that day again? You said July
I
3rd?
hate you guys.
Yeah, that's why we shot off fireworks last year.
Yes.
Oh my god. Well, oh, and almost killed that hope.
Yeah, sorry about that. I still
All right,
feel
all right,
bad.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. What else, Diane?
Oh, sorry, I need a minute.
I'm actually making like a calendar reminder right now to get you a poop emoji.
I
balloon.
appreciate that. See, somebody
July
loves me.
2nd, July 2nd at 2 p.m. An alarm's gonna go off that says poop emoji balloon, and Katie's gonna be like, eh. Like,
No,
what
Katie's
is
gonna
it?
totally fucking Rain Man that. Gotta get the poop. Gotta get the poop. Gotta get the poop for Dom.
This is literally the title.
Get Dom a poop emoji balloon.
See, this is why I need a girlfriend to do nice things for me. I wouldn't have to have Katie doing nice. I would have a girlfriend that would get me poop emoji balloons.
Well, if you would stop trying to poop on them.
And if you could turn back time,
Yes.
I have
If you
never
can
wanted to
find a
poop on a
way.
woman.
Well, he is about to hit 88 miles per hour.
Bitch, you can't set me up like that.
I had to. I'm sorry.
What else, Diane?
The original DeLorean could not actually go 88 miles
Oh,
per
no, no,
hour.
no. I have one last thing about her.
Its
Okay.
pedometer went to
In
80.
14 years, I'm going to call it, she is going to be the premier adult entertainment scat performer.
No, don't curse that poor little 4-year-old girl.
She
That's
likes
terrible.
poop.
Dom,
If you
you
like
have to have
to,
some. You have to have something to look forward to when you're
If
112.
You, like what you do, you never
finally
would
be
day
over
in
I
your
tied it
life.
back in.
Yeah,
Tied it back in.
Ah,
If you
God, I
never
hate
do,
everyone.
I'm getting you a poop emoji balloon. You better not hate me.
I don't. I love you.
He'll
I
hate
know
you
it'll
slightly
be
less.
for your 88th birthday. Like it'll be the best thing ever.
It will. So
What else, Diane?
Okay, so apparently you can learn pretty much anything from YouTube.
Yes.
There was an
Yeah.
8-year-old boy
Especially
who
how to
took,
lose ad revenue.
No.
who took himself and his 4-year-old sister to McDonald's because they were hungry. The McDonald's was only about 1.5 miles down the road, and the police reported that the kid had watched a bunch of YouTube videos to figure out how to drive. Interesting.
How old was this child?
8.
8.
Interestingly enough, like witnesses around were like, we thought there was an adult because he like stopped at stoplights and used his turn signals and
He
like
acted like which is more than some
so-
drivers do.
Exactly.
Would have stuck out like a sore thumb in South Carolina.
Oh
So-
my
That
God.
motherfucker used his blinker turner.
You're one to talk, Mister. I don't blink between lanes.
I do, my eyes.
when they
ooh,
pulled
that's
into
good.
the
That
drive-through.
is like the one rule in
good.
my car.
I use the fucking turn, and I have to in our friend's car, or it yells at me.
When they pulled into the drive-through workers were like, "Are we being pranked? Like,
Is there an adult?
is
Where's Ashton Kutcher?
like
So-
that
I have a
thing?"
question. Where did they get the money?
I don't
Like,
know.
did he have someone's debit card? Did he just take a couple
Allowance.
fivers from his
Allowance,
mom?
yeah.
I'm assuming he grabbed the debit card when he grabbed the keys. Like, just
That is
Yeah.
okay. I can
Right.
see
Hit the dollar menu.
She knew.
he had plenty of quarters.
But
The
it's not
tooth fairy
great.
It
visited
seems like he
him.
really thought this thing through.
Like
he Grand Theft
studied.
Auto'd it,
Right.
ran over a couple people.
Right.
But he Grand Theft Auto'd
Got
it
their
like my
money.
mother plays Grand Theft Auto.
Like
She's the one that will drive through the streets following every law,
I
just cruising.
I want to know which YouTube tutorial videos taught him how to drive a minivan. Like did he know to sift through the Grand Theft Auto playthroughs?
Probably.
Remember
See, now you're
Indiana
making
Jones
me
and the
pull out my
Temple of
phone
Doom?
again.
Remember
I
the,
try not to.
the little Asian kid?
Damn.
Short round.
Yes,
Short
thank you.
round.
Short round.
I look at him and think
But he
that
was probably
sometimes.
like 12, right? He was older than
Love you.
he was older than 8 though, right?
No time for love, Dr. Jones.
He was older than 8 though, right? He's probably
What
like
kind of
12.
vehicle
Yeah, he
was
was probably
10 or
like too
12.
old for you.
Yeah.
They said a minivan.
Diane. Love you. Well, we're done. Good night, everybody.
Oh my God. So I just did a quick YouTube search, and there's like a whole lot of legit how to.
You
drive
can
a
learn
minivan.
anything on YouTube.
You can learn
You
anything
pretty
on
much
YouTube.
can.
How do you think our IT fixes half the problems?
Damn, dog.
No, actually, we actually subscribe to an IT training website.
It's called Google.
No, it's not.
Hey Google,
What
my
does this
computer
error message
won't
mean?
start what this is.
Hey, you know the biggest thing that you have to have in IT is problem solving skills.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
No, very true. We're
No,
just giving you
anytime
a
something
hard
on my computer at home fucks up, I pull up my phone. What
Dog.
is this error?
that-
So
that's
I-
one of the best ways to do it, man. Seriously.
I would like to mark it. It only took me like 6 or 4 or 5 weeks on a computer at work, and I broke it.
Oh,
It's a new record
impressive.
It lasted that long.
for longevity.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Katie breaks things. Katie
I do.
breaks electronic
I look
appliances
at
all the time. yeah.
electronics and just kind of, tell them about the internet wires, the Cat 5 cables.
So, Katie and I are gamers.
Right.
And because of that, we don't use a wireless connection on our desktops. In fact, when I built our computers 2 years ago, I didn't put a wireless card in. They're
Hardline.
hardlined in. So Katie has a Cat 5 cable where they're run through our apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed one day that the cats had been eating her Cat 5 cable to the point where there's only like 2 of the 8 wires like not chewed through. And I'm like, how is your internet still working? And she goes, no. And the next day she lost internet connection.
It stopped working, and it was like, baby,
'Cause-
you told the universe that I was doing magic, and it stopped working.
Katie works on Looney Tune logic.
Oh, really?
You don't fall until you realize you've run off the cliff.
You don't fall until you look down.
Like Katie can have things going on
It
around her,
works.
and until you point it out, and then it stops working. So like literally, I said, "How is your internet still working when the cats have chewed through the cable?" And literally the next day, she goes, "You son of a bitch!"
you broke
The internet stopped. Yeah, one of us.
Hey, Katie, try
That's
to
me,
push
I'm
that back in. You know, there you go.
See,
Thank
there we
you.
go. How long were we doing this?
So I literally
Yeah.
we ordered a new Cat 5 cable off of Amazon and in 2 days shipped it. But in the meantime, I got some tape and
and it worked.
my wire clippers and I
because
spliced
I
the
believed
wires
that
back
the
together.
tape worked.
I mean, they're just wires.
Yeah,
I mean, you
I
can
know.
splice
But it was
them,
just one of those
so.
things where it's like 6 of the 8 wires have been chewed through.
Nice.
And it
How?
shouldn't work, but it is.
How is
Hey.
this still working?
All right, so what else, Diane? Because I'm fading here.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
It's all
let's
good.
Yeah.
make this our
This is-
last
this
story.
is how it goes.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Everybody needs to have something that
What
gets
the
them
fuck
out.
is that?
Stop looking ahead. You know,
Oh my
everybody's
God.
gotta work hard and have something that they're proud of. And 16-year-old Simone Taylor is proud that she now has 14.8 centimeter long nails after she has not cut them for 3 years.
How does she text?
How does she
Very
do any? How does she
carefully.
open doors?
How does she
Very
wipe her ass?
carefully. All right.
I'm
If,
assuming it's just
Oh.
on the one hand.
no, well, no, actually, it looks like both.
Oh God.
How does she paint them?
How old is?
Yeah, it
how old is
takes
this girl?
her.
14.
Okay.
She's 16 years
16.
old.
Excuse me.
She's from Germany. It takes her 3 hours to paint her nails, and she goes through several bottles of the stuff each month.
Can I see the picture?
Of course.
I don't. Ew.
A
Yeah,
quote
it's
from
kinda
her:
gross.
"Cleaning my teeth and using the toilet aren't a problem." Funnily enough, a lot of people ask the toilet question when they see
Who needs 3 seashells? Well, I got fingernails.
How do you? Whoa.
Well, she could
showering.
just put it in her purse. I mean,
Showering
sorry.
is a bit more difficult. Sometimes I get my nails caught in my hair, so I have to be extra careful. She hasn't cut her nails since August of 2014.
Why?
She finds it difficult to hold a pen or type on a keyboard, so school can be difficult. Instead, she uses her knuckles. She cannot participate in most physical activities due to the length of her nails, so she pretty much can't take part in PE.
Wow. Okay, so I just want to say where I'm from, having long nails was not an excuse for
Yeah,
not
no.
participating in PE.
No.
You could be broken leg and dying, and you still had to do the damn pacer test. Okay.
Here's the breakdown. 14.8 centimeter thumbnails and 11.8 centimeter fingernails.
Can I see the picture?
Absolutely.
Hang on.
Here's
That's not the worst one.
Here's a
That's-
picture of them painted going through a strawberry. Here's obviously stylized. And here's just like, hey, what's up? These are my nails.
14.
Yeah, like that's a thing. Are you doing the conversion?
I am, yes. So it's about like 5.5 on her thumbnail.
It's
give or
crazy.
take.
It's like,
It's not as crazy as I thought it was, but it's
here's
still.
that, like for reference.
Like I'm thinking of the dude that was like 90 years old that had it going down to the floor. That
Yeah.
if like one broke, he'd have a heart attack and die.
Well, she did in this article. I skipped it, but like she was talking about how one time she broke one of the nails and started essentially like having a panic attack because she was just freaking
She's got
out
some
about it.
neurotic shit going on. I mean,
Yes.
I don't like to poop in public, but I'm not doing that.
There's many things he'll do, but he won't do that.
What else, Diane?
I said that could be the last one because you're
Oh,
so
it was-
tired because
Well,
it's well
no.
past your bedtime.
I wasn't saying that I was tired.
Man.
He
Old
is
man.
old. He's 88.
I just got invited over to my dad's house. Apparently, I didn't know family had come into town, and so they're.
He's 87. He'll be 88 July 3rd.
So what I'm hearing is that we're gonna wrap this up and take the party to Dom's dad's house.
Well, I was going to say that, yes,
Oh shit.
Poop emoji.
but you guys, but
Let's make that a thing.
Hashtag poop emoji tonight.
I mean, aren't poop emojis already a thing?
We're gonna hashtag it. We're gonna make that a hashtag.
we're gonna.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna
Wait, we're gonna hashtag an emoji?
get mind explosion.
That's like, I can't believe no one's ever thought about that.
I'm sure they have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
I was being facetious.
That would be
I
where
mean,
the
hell,
poop
we're
emoji.
like jumping on the hashtag thing like 8 years later. Just throwing that out
no,
there.
like
Jumping on it.
Poop emojiing on it.
it's like 10 years too late. It's not 8. Let's be honest.
Well, when you're old and you're out of touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes you a while to catch up to things.
What is with the old thing tonight? Like
I don't know.
I don't know. Jesus. Okay. All
What is
right.
with the
I'm
poop
old.
tonight?
I don't
Like your
know.
dog, it's easy.
Damn, son.
Just run right across the street.
No,
Alright.
Dom. Just remember, your dog was a big enough stud that he picked up a bitch on first sight.
He
That's
did.
true.
He walked up to her and was like, "Hey, bitch, you want to come back to my house? I'll show you my toys." And she's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
So just remember, one day you'll find your
Oh,
bitch.
and it wasn't. I don't want you to think that they walked back over. They both
Yeah.
ran full speed from across the street all the way to the front door. And
Dog-
Frank looked at me
dog.
like, "Dude, let's go inside." What?
Dog, your dog gets more ass than you do.
Oh.
Is this
All
like
the
being mean to
time.
Dom night?
Yeah, because
No,
normally
I'm
it's beaming to Jason night, but apparently I have backup for once. High five. Thank
Okay.
you.
I'm trying to
Alright.
actually be nice to Dom until he feeds me, and then
You do have a hangry Katie over there.
I
Like,
do.
I've
you
just
do.
pointed that
I
out.
would like to note that I'm about to start getting cranky. Oh my God! Could you? I thought that was the dog.
I know.
Weird.
I don't know what just happened, but I don't want to know.
So
Well, anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. And I'm Dom. That's Diane. That's
Not afraid to poop in public.
and Katie was also here with us, and we love you, Katie. And
We
we're
love
gonna
you,
have to have you
Katie.
back. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see y'all next time.